Did TLC ruin another 90-day fiancé marriage? Sophie Sierra is finally breaking her silence, and she's pointing fingers. From romance to reality TV chaos, her relationship with Rob had fans rooting for a happy ending. But now, she's blaming the very show that brought them fame for tearing them apart. So, is TLC to blame? Or is this just another messy breakup in the world of reality TV? Let's dive in. Sophie and Rob first appeared on 90 Day Fiancé Season 10, and from the beginning, their relationship was a roller coaster. Despite the ups and downs, fans rooted for them and were thrilled when the couple finally tied the knot. But even marriage couldn't solve their deep-rooted issues. Their story continued on happily ever after, and eventually, the last resort, where they made one final attempt to salvage their relationship. Unfortunately, it ended with the two deciding to separate. While they haven't officially filed for divorce yet, they've started living apart, and it seems like a legal split is just around the corner. Now that they're living separate lives, Sophie Sierra is beginning to open up about her time with Rob. While viewers already saw signs of trouble during the show, Sophie is now sharing more intimate details, and this time she's pointing some of the blame at TLC itself. So what exactly did Sophie say about the network? Let's break it down. Sophie has officially stepped away from the 90 Day Fiancé franchise, confirming she's no longer filming for the show. With that chapter closed, she's been more candid than ever on social media, sharing her side of the story and stirring up plenty of conversation along the way. While her ex, Rob, has jumped into Hunt for Love, a new TLC spin-off, Sophie is taking a very different route. She's moved to Los Angeles, focusing on her personal brand. From consistent gym sessions to launching her own fitness wear and merch, she's carving out her place as a rising social media influencer. But it's not all positivity and progress. Sophie recently posted a reel featuring sweet, romantic clips of Rob, only to use it as a platform to call out TLC for contributing to the breakdown of their marriage. She also pointed fingers at her mother, Claire, for adding to the strain. The post didn't land well with many fans. Viewers called it confusing and immature, criticizing Sophie for seemingly dodging accountability while blaming everyone else, even the network that launched her into the spotlight. Some say she's become skilled at shifting blame without self-reflection, especially after previously airing her grievances about Rob online. For many, the continued drama feels unnecessary, and a sign that Sophie might not be as ready to move on as she claims. What was the final straw in Sophie and Rob's marriage? Things took a dramatic turn for Sophie and Rob during their time on 90 Day, The Last Resort, where their already fragile marriage seemed to implode on camera. One of the biggest shocks came when Sophie discovered Rob was allegedly active on dating apps again, a betrayal that reignited trust issues between them. But the drama didn't stop there. Sophie dropped even more serious allegations, claiming Rob had accepted $500 from men in exchange for private sexual services. Rob, however, flatly denied the accusations, explaining that he often receives bizarre messages in his DMs and that Sophie was misinterpreting the situation. He also maintained that he's straight and accused Sophie of attempting to smear his reputation. What added fuel to the fire was Sophie's repeated suggestion that Rob might be hiding his sexuality, implying he could be gay but refusing to admit it. Given that Sophie identifies as bisexual herself, her remarks shocked many fans, who felt her statements were harmful and offensive toward the LGBTQ+ community. Rob, for his part, claims Sophie is trying to damage his public image, twisting events to make him look bad in front of the world. As the accusations fly and tensions rise, fans are left watching a once promising relationship spiral into one of the most chaotic breakups in 90 Day history.